It was supposed to be a routine tech summit. A gathering of CEOs, engineers, thinkers, and dreamers, all there to discuss what's next for humanity in a world shaped by artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and space exploration. And at the center of it all, two of the biggest titans in tech, Elon Musk and Bill Gates. They sat just feet apart on the same stage, one known for his daring rocket launches and electric cars, the other for shaping the software revolution and becoming a global philanthropist. Everyone expected tension. After all, these two had traded jabs in the past, disagreements about climate change, electric vehicles, and even vaccines. But what no one expected, was the moment that would go viral around the world. The panel had gone smoothly for the first half. It was civil, even a little stiff. The moderator kept things polite. Topics like AI regulation, energy storage, and global inequality were tossed back and forth between the guests. But then came that question. What's the one thing the tech industry is getting completely wrong right now? The room leaned in. Everyone wanted to hear what these two giants, with over 100 years of experience between them, had to say. Gates answered first. He spoke in a calm, measured tone, as he always does. He mentioned misinformation, privacy concerns, and the ethical responsibility of billionaires. He talked about the need for regulation and the importance of global collaboration. His words were safe, polished, maybe even rehearsed. And then, it was Elon's turn. He leaned toward the mic, eyes sharp, tone casual. Honestly, he said, pausing just long enough to draw everyone's attention. The biggest mistake we're making, is letting people who stopped building things 20 years ago tell the world how to move forward. Gasps. Some nervous chuckles. He glanced sideways, just slightly, at Bill Gates. You can't code the future from a PowerPoint presentation. You have to build it. The crowd froze. Some looked at each other in disbelief. Others looked at Gates, who was clearly caught off guard. He tried to respond, a quick smile, a quiet chuckle. Well, not all of us build rockets, Elon. But it didn't land. The mood had shifted. Musk, known for blunt honesty and viral one-liners, had done it again. Only this time, it wasn't on Twitter. It was on stage. Live. Within hours, clips of the moment were all over social media. #ElonMuskGates trended globally. Reels, shorts, memes, it was everywhere. Some praised Musk. Finally, someone said it. He's not afraid to call out outdated thinking. Others criticized him. Disrespectful. Gates has done more for the world than most billionaires combined. But regardless of opinion, one thing was clear. Everyone was watching. Beneath the viral moment was something deeper. This wasn't just about a burn or a feud. It was about a shift in how the world views power and progress. Bill Gates represents the old guard, organized, philanthropic, data-driven. Elon Musk represents the disruptors, chaotic, experimental, unfiltered. One writes checks. The other launches rockets. One builds programs. The other builds futures. And in that moment, the world saw that clash of eras in real time, on a stage, under bright lights, with millions watching. It's rare that a single sentence can shift a conversation. But Musk's words did just that. You can't code the future from a PowerPoint presentation. Whether you loved it or hated it, it stuck. Because deep down, we all know. The future belongs to the builders. Without hesitation, Elon smirked and leaned toward the mic. I think the biggest problem, he said, pausing for effect, is that people with outdated software are still trying to run the future. The crowd chuckled, unsure if it was a joke. But Elon wasn't smiling. He turned his head ever so slightly toward Bill Gates. Everyone in the room felt the shift. Gates sat frozen. He gave a polite smile, but behind it, you could see it, that flicker of tension. This wasn't just a jab. It was a direct hit. Elon wasn't done. You can't innovate from a spreadsheet, he added. You've got to be on the ground, building things, not just funding PowerPoint presentations about climate change. Ouch. The silence that followed? Louder than any applause. People didn't know how to respond. Some gasped. A few clapped nervously. Others just sat there, eyes wide, processing what had just happened. Bill Gates adjusted his glasses and finally responded. Well, I guess we can't all be rocket scientists. It was meant as a joke, but it didn't land. Elon stayed cool, staring ahead. Confident. Unapologetic. Within minutes, the internet was on fire. Clips of the exchange were posted on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. The hashtag #ElonMuskGates was trending worldwide. Memes exploded. One showed Elon launching a SpaceX rocket labeled Ego into a Microsoft logo. Another showed Gates trying to reboot after Elon's burn. But here's what many people didn't know. The tension between Elon Musk and Bill Gates wasn't new. Months earlier, Gates had reportedly shorted Tesla stock, betting it would fail. Elon didn't take that lightly. It's hard to take someone seriously about climate change, he tweeted at the time, when they're literally betting against the most sustainable car company in the world. So when they appeared on stage together, Elon came ready. And his comment about outdated software wasn't random. It was personal. It was calculated. Elon saw himself as the builder, the doer, the risk-taker. He viewed Gates as a legacy billionaire, someone still clinging to power through money, not innovation. To Elon, that day wasn't just a panel. It was a message. In the weeks that followed, interviews popped up. Some defended Gates, saying his philanthropy and decades of tech leadership deserved more respect. Others said Musk was right, that real change needs people who aren't afraid to disrupt everything. But the real winner? The moment itself. It showed how even the world's richest, smartest men still wrestle with ego, legacy, and public perception. Bill Gates never directly addressed Elon's remarks again. Elon. He just kept tweeting, building, and, as always, shaking up the status quo. And whether you love him or hate him, one thing's certain. When Elon Musk speaks, people listen. Especially when he drops a savage line that silences an entire room. If that moment gave you chills, just wait for what's coming next. For more jaw-dropping tech face-offs and intense AI-powered storytelling, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment with your favorite moment, and subscribe to AI Stories Maker, where drama meets data.